Hello everybody and welcome to Orion. Now, Orion is also a visual novel game. I don't know much about it except for its tag was saying sci-fi. I didn't read the description again because I don't want anything to be spoiled for me. So basically this game is tagged sci-fi. So I'm not a sci-fi fan, but I will try this game. Give it voice acting.
You know why I'm here. Don't look so shocked.
Voice acting. Let's keep it auto.
I'm not surprised that you came, just that you came alone.
Voice acting. Why is it not?
Are you saying I should feel threatened, sir?
Sure.
Threatened? Not any more than you are out there.
I know you still want to go through with it, but I implore you to consider the consequences.
What's this game about again?
The decision's
Space.
been made. It's now only a question of when.
Okay, they're
We'll
building
lose
up
our
to something.
humanity over this.
No, Kiyomi. No, this will be our salvation.
Is this game based in Japan? Like every other visual novel game? Again? I haven't had a night without these dreams, these nightmares. It's always the same thing. Dark room but unknown voices with this feeling that they're ready to hurt me, to break me. Whether it's the low whispers or the sound of metal, I'm not sure. But I do know one thing, whatever I'm seeing is not meant for me.
Hey, you don't look ready to go. Another 5 minutes. I don't want us to be late. Come on.
I keep quiet even as I sit up on the bed. It's hard to speak after nights like this. Not that there is much to say anyway.
Same thing.
I know, but can't look in the eye. So I'm playing as
The
Sam?
medicine did nothing.
Sam? Look, I don't know much about I don't know where I'd be without him. He's not just my brother. My attachment to him isn't due to some requirement of life. No, Luca is the kind of person I want to be. He's my mentor, my greatest friend. My parents died when I was little, so I never got a chance to meet them, but Luca remained strong. He was the one who took care of me. It was hard, but he didn't mind. Not many people can say that they're about their real parents.
I just hate that nothing seems to work, Sam. Every day you wake up with those terrible images in your head, and I just want you to be okay.
Sure, bro.
I am, Luca. You don't need to worry. I can handle it.
He looks like Midoriya from just colors like greenish, messy, and he'll just look like Midoriya from My Hero Academia. My Hero
I don't want you
Academia.
to have to, though. Of all the things in your life, sleep should be your solitude, your chance for peace.
I offer him my smile. It's not much, but it's at least he deserves something.
There's something going on up there that we need to fix.
Fix?
If
If
there's
something's hurting you, we need to get rid of it.
It doesn't hurt, Luca. It's just annoying, I guess.
Now, if you guys remember, I love games which have voice acting in it, and I'm lying. He knows it.
We'll have to see a doctor later this week.
It almost seems like his tongue. I know it's not his tongue, but it almost seems like his tongue is out there. Okay. Then back when the same concerned expression seemed melded into his features. I tried smiling again, though no, it didn't seem as real. I tried smiling again.
I'm glad that you care that much.
My brother moves forward and wraps me around my back, embracing me tightly.
You're the only thing I have left. You're my little brother, Sam, and I just want to keep you safe. Whether it's from bad people or bad dreams.
I'm out the words that are difficult to say aloud. If only a close silence felt so powerful, yet he is so
Love
powerful.
you too, Sam.
This started off really heavy, so I don't know what I could expect from it.
I need to go check on breakfast.
Okay, I'll get ready for the assembly.
Assembly? Are we in some kind of school?
Just call me if you need something. I'll be close by.
Sure. See you, brah. See you. I hope there's action in this game because it seems like a action. Oh wait, what? Can I go back somehow? Oh no, I can't. Just like, is there some way I can just check around? And no, I don't think so. There's any way I can check around. Just like that time I was alone. Well, that's funny. Get freedom for losing companionship. Right now I couldn't decide which one I want more. I rest myself. I walk to my chicken. Chicken. I walk myself to a chicken. Yeah, I walk myself to a chicken. That's where I see my brother in the process of making breakfast. Of course, I don't eat a lot of most days. My friend Cyrus says that's why I'm skinny. As hey, relatable. I'm skinny too. I have a body, but I'm pretty skinny. Yeah. I hate people who try to repress others with their appearance.
Sam, can you at least eat some of the eggs I made you? We barely get any. These were our last 2.
This guy's. Oh my god. Sam is very relatable to me. I'm pretty much like him. I can't say.
Eating them, and you're eating them now.
The thing is, I don't have bad dreams. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much like him.
The assembly's gonna have everyone in section 6, and you remember last year, right?
Whatever.
You fainted, Sam. I'm not letting that happen again.
Okay, I'll eat your damn eggs. I'm 16, I should be able to decide whether to eat eggs or not.
I'm 18, bro. I still have to eat eggs. That's how hurt me since he showed my soul shoulder.
Hey!
Eat. You've got 5 minutes.
Alright, bro. Alright. You are really hard. At the same time, you're kind. I must admit, the reason I don't just love my brother but admire him is because he puts up with me.
I think it's coming from your backpack. No, keep eating. I'll get it for you.
Look at who looks over and puts my backpack taking out my holo pad. That's strange. I only use the school stuff. Use that for school stuff and occasional gaming with friends. Usually, that kind of beeping means.
You got a message. Take it.
Thanks for not opening it.
I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Oh, let me just tune down the volume, cause I can't hear anything that they're saying. Yeah, I can't hear anything they're saying. Your password are crazily. I just had to look at what I've messaged. I got waving of my brother. Message from Virgil. Who the hell is that? Messages can only be sent on one mobile but to another, and they always include the name of the sender. This is strange.
Oh, shit, I totally spaced out. We only have 10 minutes.
But I haven't had a chance to read this yet.
You can deal with that later. Just put it in your bag so we can go.
I pretend I can't hear him. My strategy fails.
Don't make me say it again.
He takes my pad out of my hand and puts it in my bag.
Jeez, you're persistent.
You relatively fast towards the assembly area, even though the people around us doesn't seem hurried the slightest.
Hey, Luca. Can I ask you a question?
I like the design, you know.
Can this wait?
I'm just curious about something.
Bert knew that there was a keyword to get him talk. He can't pass up the chance to teach me something important. Something he sees it as the most important job.
Since we're going to the assembly, it got on my mind again.
Well, like I was unsatisfied with his answer last time.
Don't tell me. Is this about unionism?
I trying my best not to look too judgmental.
I still don't understand your answer from last time.
Well, look at it this way. If we just had self-interest to keep us going, people would
They
have
don't
the
have
incentive to
similar
start doing
hairs.
stuff. The only way to get rid of that selfishness is for something greater to bind us all together.
Okay, but yeah, he doesn't have similar hair. You see, it's more light brownish. If they went for a little bit of light brown, I'm not judging anything. It looks great. The design looks great, but if only they went for a little bit more lightish color, it would have been a brilliant design. I would say that. But I like the clothing design and stuff.
And to those who can't work,
Like I said last time, that's just a hypothetical. It never happens.
I want to press him on the point. I know Darrow was signing him, but I hold back. I could tell that the way you look in her head that he wouldn't want to discuss this anymore. Two of us there agree on everything. No siblings do. But bringing up my thoughts about the unionism outside the house was uncomfortable for him. While Orion banned alternate spiritual groups, talking was never prescribed. Yet they were able to spin down what made him so defensive about it. The Orion spaceship, sometimes called the Orion Ring, is one of the series of 8 such stations around the Earth. They were created to help ease population crisis on the planet below. People from every corner of the globe live here. We try our best to be united. Every February 10, the people of each section meet in to elect our leaders. 10 days before, we have been we have the nominating ceremony. Since our culture places great prestige on those in the government, our leaders, this ceremony has become implicitly spiritual. But what would I know? I'm just a kid who others like to pick on. I do my best to get through, but I have to count on my friends and my family to keep me strong. And though sometimes I have trouble understanding why, I relish the chance to see my large family in the assembly. I have faith in those who are around me. I know I can succeed. So I'm a weakling. It's a good story. Start as a weak and become strong. The nomination ceremony takes place as the part of ship-wide festival. Each of 9 sections have their own heritage, but I always liked one. Section 6 has a series of PAX gaming. PAX. Yep. They have PAX. Jeez. PAX games held in the public parks.
Good. We made it.
And we're early, too. I didn't have to rush.
The food will be there when we get back.
It was then that I saw PAX gamers to themselves. Most of them gather in groups at these sort of things. I think of it like a big club of annoying pricks. PAX, of course, is the most complex immersive simulation game ever invented. While I appreciate the technology behind it, I don't care for the game itself. The fact that most police play it, it doesn't help much either.
Are you able to see everything from there, Sam?
I'm not that short.
Man, you have got to relax. You can't stay mad the whole day.
Watch me. I'll blow your mind.
Whatever you say, little man.
Is there any choices that I can make, for Christ's sake? I'm playing this game for a long time now. Like 10 minutes. Every year, everyone from the ship council reads each section to guide the nomination process. They usually talk about the same old boring stuff. The only fun part is seeing which people get picked. I could be picked, actually. Since I turned 16 last week, I can vote for the first time too. You might be asking why we put such emphasis on our government. In such close environment like Orion, things our leaders do affect everything. From the amount of kids you can have to how much food you can eat. Whoa. Now that's some implications, you know? That's some restrictions. It truly matters.
Men and women of Section 6. I am
You're
honored
weird.
to open this, the annual
You're so
nomination
weird.
ceremony.
I don't like that design. Deputy Director of Orion. This is an upgrade from last year where we got a health administrator.
I am also delighted to declare that an additional 47
Seriously
of
don't
you
like it.
have reached the
I
age
seriously
of
don't like it.
maturity over the past year.
The design, I don't like
All
it.
new 16-year-olds are assigned 1 vote.
And Orion votes are distributed based on how much you contribute to your department. Great workers can get up to 10 votes, while the ones who do little get nothing. It's an incentive to work for the good of everyone, something that goes to a very heart of our society. The union of call brings a buyer strength to all of us, or so saying goes.
Yeah, which department are you going to apply for?
I already told you. Central Computers.
I don't have any choices. Central Command Division has a system that connects all technology to know. From single. This is a visual novel game, right? It's not just a visual novel that I have to read through. Obviously, the security to get anywhere close is incredibly
It's
high.
really hard to get into.
I've grown trying to yet
It is
ignore it.
honestly too easy to get under your skin.
The rest of the assembly was as planned. A few people were nominated, and people my age were thought have to vote at a meeting in 10 days, and we submitted a preliminary partner. The rest of the day would have gone by in the same monotonous way, if not for what my brother did.
I'm really sorry, Sam, but I need to head to engineering earlier than usual today.
What? Why?
My supervisor got pissed at me yesterday for taking you to the med center.
When I was sick.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. You know the way back, so you'll be fine.
Yeah. See you then.
Loka forced me to walk home alone. I was mad at him, as any brother would be, but I didn't hold it against him. It was because of this stupid system we have to have. We have your own ship. Why are we not staying on Earth? Has anything happened to the Earth? Work above all things, even people. I should have taken the film like Locus had said, but instead his absence causes more trouble than ever.
Oh, look who it is! I bet you missed us, Sammy.
Bullies? They always been mad at me since I told on them for their antics a few weeks ago. few years ago, few weeks ago. It seems like it's every week that I run into them. Sometimes it's just some nasty words, other times it's just even worse. I've come home with bruises on the next 2 last few weeks. I didn't want to worry though, cause I'd always too high. I was not good. Like I've let them.
Don't speak to it, Zavera. I'm still not convinced it's capable of thinking.
Aw, but he looks so cute when he's shaking.
Shut up.
Oh, did you say something? You'll have to be louder if you want my attention.
I freeze up every time I am around them. It's like they know exactly what to say that'll hurt me most. And that's what I hate about this whole thing most of all. I want to do something, I will do, but I hesitate.
Hello? Anyone there? Told you it's stupid.
I don't like it when you say that. I'm not stupid.
I'm a weakling.
Ooh, what you gonna do, Zach?
Nothing. It's a waste of our time.
You're just afraid that I'll fight back.
The freak. My heart drops to my stomach when Zachary got right up to me. He must be at least 6 inches tall.
Fight back? Then do it. Hit me, Sam.
Look at Zach being all tough. This is great.
Shut up, Zev. Ignore her. If you want to hit me, do it. But I'll warn you. I know at least 10 ways to disable you without having to leave a mark.
I thought my heart was going to explode out of my chest. Zachary wasn't a big guy, but just tall. But everyone knew he was the greatest strategist on the entire ship. There's a reason the Kaito siblings are the best packs team on Orion.
I'm waiting.
I didn't know what to do if I hit him. I started something. I know I couldn't finish it, but I don't want to just being mean to me. And their abuse never seems to let up. I grip my teeth to prevent myself from shaking, but the decision is a hard one to make. Yeah. As you said, he's a great strategist, so there's no use hitting him because no, do nothing. Do nothing.
Pathetic. Don't speak up unless you got something to say.
I literally shaking in fear. This is the worst I've been. I don't even know why I spoke up in the first place. I should have just gone home and ignored him. Is that? See?
Can I help you, Cyrus?
Actually, yes. I'd need to pull Sam to the side for some homework help. He promised he'd be free right after the assembly.
I sighed relieved that my best friend had been around. It wasn't surprising. Since he's, see, it's a good thing that I actually made a good choice. I don't want to be disabled. He always you when I need help.
Way to ruin the fun. Can't you stop him?
It doesn't matter.
I want to hug Cyrus as the Kaido's pair left, but I knew that it would be a no reaction. I see my fists are clenched from fear. It is so hard at it to shake and
Sam,
feel.
they're gone. Come on, you're fine now.
Cyrus puts his hand on my shoulder and smiles as he does so. My hands unclench themselves and I felt abilities. The best friends are those who know how to keep you from going crazy. It seems he's been around for us ever since.
You going to be alright?
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate you helping me back there.
So basically the bullies. I would kick the shit out of them, to be honest.
Of course.
I think you're
That's
damn
what
if it's
friends are
girl or
for.
guy.
I just wish I didn't have to deal with them all the time.
It's a bully? It's a bully. Goddamn bully. I hate bullies. It's just me. I hate them. It's because I was bullied once. Maybe twice. Maybe twice. But yeah, I do hate them, so I'd have punched the shit out of them.
You forget about them. Let's get you home.
Everybody has been a victim of bully at least once. So, yeah. I'm a person who never fights back most of the time, but when the time comes, I can't really be aggressive. So, thankfully Cyrus was by my side and I have a friend I can trust. Most likely Loka would be able to work up then since we don't have school today. We have an hour to just relax and play. Not something we get often with being punished due to duties on Orion.
Hey Sam, if you want, I think there's a PAX game going on a few houses down.
I'll pass on that.
Not all games are bad, but Kaido students leave a bad taste in my mouth whenever I think about past.
We should play something else. Here.
Fine by me.
Before I turned from Cyrus, I had the urge of thanking him again and conceiving. I'm not a person who gets much sympathy in life, so the fact that anyone is kind enough to help me is take a lot. I realize that I've been sitting there silent, and Cyrus just keeps on smiling.
Well, are we gonna play something or what?
Oh, right. I think I have something
I don't
in
want
my
gay
room.
relationships, alright.
Just a second.
just putting it out there. I wrapped him in search of some games we could play. Like the sound of my shoes on the cloud go ground echoed down the hallway. I don't know why, but for me, that's the sound of home. I put my bag down and began searching for shelf of games. Row after row, it was impossible I was looking for. But I then heard something. I shouldn't tell what sound with muffled shade on my back. I pressed a button on my leg, logging in myself under my fingerprint. The same message was listed. When I finally opened, I don't know how to react. The sudden sun rises and the moon weeps. What could it possibly mean? As I've done before, strangers, sometimes sent by bullies. I tried tricks. It refuses. None of my tricks seem to work. Either the sender was incredibly good at computers or I'm missing something. That's when I had me.
Do a three-dimensional analysis.
Text messages are usually flat. That means it's data that, when complied, shows some letters. If you wanted to hide something, you could pretend the message was just text, when in reality it had a far greater depth. I remember a rumor that was how the volunteers opposed the council community. Could this be them?
Sam, need me to help?
No, I got it.
I engaged the analysis, foregoing the concerns of silly games for now. Astounding, I was right. There's something far clearer in the message, something whomever sent this wanted to let me see. Someone who thinks in complex way I can and love to do. But the message itself, it can't possibly be.
Sam, what the heck are you doing? It's taking you this long to get some games.
I remained silent, glued to my holopad screen. And the reveal screen, the message, I didn't know that I was too shocked.
You alright? What's that message say? Something from one of the bullies?
No.
Cyrus looking at his shoulder.
Does that say what I think it does?
You look wildly strange.
Section 6 will be destroyed. 1201. February 10th. 2452.
The hell? So far, Chapter 1, 2452, February 1st.
So, he's going to go through with it, yes?
I guess it's a good time to end this episode right over here, because I don't want to keep it a long episode. So I'll see you in the next one. As always, peace.